Ba-dum. Ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba. Howdy do, Fisheroos! My name is Angie, and that dumb intro aside, it's good to be back. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. I hope you all are doing well. It's been a little bit, about a week. I'd say it's been about a week. Oh no, it's a shark. Oh no, it's just a minnow. Hey! I'm not a minnow! Take that back! That's expired, but no, it's not. It's matcha, I think. I don't know, Mama brought it. Mama brought it today, so actually,
Yes, it's matcha. It's supposed to look like the fish cake colors.
Is it?
Yes.
How is it the fish cake colors?
Don't you have, like, pink and green fish cakes?
I mean, I guess they're, like, the cupcake holders are different,
That's... Keep up, Angie.
Okay. All right. Anyways, introducing here with me, Mama Lumine. The wonderful Mama Lumine is here with us today.
Yes, I am. And I brought one that resembles a fish cake.
How does it resemble a fish cake?
Well, it's in the little
You
cupcake
just-
form.
How?
Look,
It's in the.
like it's hiding its little head
What?
here.
It's not even in the cupcake. What do you mean?
It looks like it's hiding its
It doesn't look anything like a cupcake.
We can pull its little head out like
No,
this.
what are you talking about? What are you insinuating you're going to bite the head off? Mama!
Very scrumptious.
Wait! It hasn't even been 5 minutes and you're already threatening to eat my fish cakes.
I'm eating my little morsel here.
Oh no! It wouldn't be a Mama Lumine stream without casual death threats. Oh god, are we getting cannibalized again? Is it cannibalism when, like, they're kind of different species from us, right?
Yeah, it's not really cannibalism. It's
Yeah, it's
the
just...
food chain, I think.
Yeah, I think that's more accurate. Yeah, food chain. Oh man, I'm still waiting for Oliver to climb on the table. We had to kick Oliver out before the stream started. Oliver was misbehaving and kept trying to get on the table and eat the pastries, which I don't think are good for cats. So we had to kick Oliver out before stream started.
Yeah, but he thought they were fish cakes also, so.
Why do you want to eat my fish cakes so bad?
I didn't say I wanted to eat your fish cake. I was going to eat this.
It was every single time you're bringing up pastries, you're just like your fish cakes, like...
It just reminds me of something pleasant.
Why do you keep wanting to eat my fish cakes? Food chain, at this point we've moved up into food jail. Although I suppose that's just the fridge if you think about it. I think that's accurate. I think you're right. I think you're onto something. Oliver and Mama Lumine fish cake eating stream and kick Angie out just because. Wait a second. You perked up at that. You perked up at that. Hold up. All right. So I have been gone for the past, how many days have I been out? It's been about a week. I think I've already said that, but it's been about a week. Eat the table. All right, Mama, you think you're up for the challenge?
I don't eat wood.
Okay.
I eat protein.
Swung it back around to the fish cakes. I see how it is. All right. I have been gone for about a week. All my favorite Angie streams, the ones without Angie. I'm in all of the streams. There hasn't been a stream without me. There's been a few streams where I've been muted, but I'm still there. Oh man, leave her consume the cables. No! Okay. Anyways, gone for a week. My like thought process has been so clear and concise here. Anyways, week.
How is that not the norm?
It's, it's pretty par for the course actually. But anyways, Where I have been out of town to a con. For a second, I thought I saw Oliver crawling in, and my head flipped so fast over to go like, where is he? He's not here. I'm just imagining things now. Oh man. I see young lady hands. You can tell they're not Angie's. Hey! Mine are covered. Mine are covered like the Victorian lady I am. Anyways.
She just doesn't want her scales to show.
It's true. I'm like, why am I losing the word? You can't see them, okay? You can't see my hands for free. Anyways. So I was at a con for a week. I had to travel all the way to Texas to go to this con, to Texas Frightmare, which is one of the biggest horror conventions. I don't know how big it is anymore, but it was one of the biggest horror conventions in the United States. For free, members only, hand stream in the works then? Well, talk. Well, talk, maybe, I don't know. Angie's older than her parents. That's concerning.
You're ageless.
Ageless, that's what we're going with?
Well, you're not.
Oh, okay. All right, shots fired, I guess. Oh man, the curious case of Angie Lumine. Oh my gosh, I guess I know what movie I'm watching tomorrow. Anyways. Oh man. Dodico, donate 20 members and my life is yours. We can't just pressure people into donating members. Her mom's the primordial seafloor, I guess. Do you have any comments to that?
Just making note of the name. It's fine.
Okay, all right. All right, count your days. Anyways, so I traveled recently over to Texas to go to this big horror convention that they had over there. There were some big names over here. I don't know if you guys have figured this out, but I am a huge fan of horror movies, horror games, anything with horror in it. I'm great with, unless it's haunted houses, because I suffer from a case of, I'm great with things when they're behind a screen, not so great when they're in my face. But on that note, question, how was the heat in Texas? Well, it was kind of off and on, to be honest. Waiting outside in that heat was not fun, but being inside of air-conditioned buildings was perfectly fine. They kept it pretty cool inside of the convention hall. Anyways, I've been to Texas a number of times. I have a lot of friends that live in Texas, so I visit them pretty regularly. So, you know, the heat never bothered me anyway, I guess. I was able to last. But regardless, hold on, what was I saying? I started reading chat again and I was like, wait. Regardless, we went down there. The heat wasn't fun. Waiting in the heat wasn't fun. It was raining though the first day I went, so it wasn't that bad. It was kind of nice actually. The rain was kind of warm. It felt pretty nice. Can't imagine Mama Lumine showed up. I never had this type of support, the kind of support that doesn't come out of the blue and is kind of cool. Mama supports me, don't you, Mama?
Of course I do.
Why did you say it like that?
It's okay, honey.
Why are you saying it like that? Why did you say it like that? All right, anyways. She read chat, but you can't read. I was away from streaming for a while, so like my literacy actually went up, you know. The literacy went up while I was away from streaming. Damn, Angie can't catch a break from any side of the camera. No! Mama Lumine, please teach us how to bully Angie like you. No, you don't need that. I don't know if you can teach that.
It's talent.
It's natural talents. Yeah. I was like, I'm not sure if you can actually teach that one. She's just naturally good at it. Okay. We're pretty good at it already. It's true, but no one can match bullying like Mama. Mama's just already really good at it. Okay. Anyways, so I don't know where to start with all of these stories, which is why I keep like blanking out with a couple of them. I guess we should start with, so I've been going to this con 3 years now. This is my 3rd year at Texas Frightmare. It's a really fun one, which is why I really like going to it. That being said, so there were some ups and downs with this one. I will explain. It was still a lot of fun no matter what. I enjoyed my time. I have a couple complaints this time, but they're pretty minor to the overall experience, I would say. So, first of all, this con was themed to a pretty interesting movie. It was not what I expected the con to be themed as. That being said, I liked the theme of this con a lot. If you guys have seen the thumbnail, some of you might know what it's themed towards, or most of you probably have no idea what the heck that is. And I don't blame you, because I don't think a lot of you guys are quite as into horror as I am. And on top of that, are not into, like, obscure horror movies like I am. Would you even consider this movie obscure?
No.
Yeah, because it's in, like, a mainline movie series. A lot of people know of it. It's just a lot of people don't know the plot of it. So, anyways, this specific convention always does a theme for the overall convention. The first year I went, it was werewolves. The second year I went, it was Reanimator. And this year, the theme of the convention was Halloween 3. Not Halloween 1, not Halloween 2, Halloween 3. And there's a very specific reason why it was Halloween 3. That might seem like a random pull for some of you guys, but if you are fans of the Halloween series or know about what they did for Halloween 3, Halloween follows the killer Michael Myers, and it's typically about like babysitters, you know, following Jamie Lee Curtis and everything. The only Halloween movie without Michael Myers. Exactly! Halloween 3 is the only movie that they decided Michael Myers was not going to be in this movie. In fact, it's not about serial killers anymore. You know what it's about? Irish witchcraft. It's about Irish witchcraft. And so it is completely different from the rest of the series. It has nothing to do with it. You can watch Halloween 3 without having to watch anything else. I swear I saw the movie before as a kid. I have a faint memory of a melting pumpkin mask I associate with that, but nothing more. Well, you are correct. It does have a melting pumpkin mask. Yes, the great Irish wizarding spells like Carpal. Hold up. That sounds like a choice to make your third movie nothing to do with the previous two. I'm sure fans love that. Yeah. Isn't that the anthology movie with the Krampus guy involved? Yes. My mom just told me I'm loud. Yeah, the Halloween movies were originally meant to be an anthology series. I'm having to quiet down now because mom is complaining. The Halloween movies were originally meant to be an anthology series. In fact, it wasn't even meant to be an anthology. It was supposed to stop with Halloween 1. But they ended up, studios wanted a Halloween 2, which no one was exactly a big fan of, but they decided to go ahead and make a Halloween 2, and then they told the studio if they were going to make a Halloween 3, it needed to be like an anthology. It needed to have nothing to do with Michael Myers. So 3 is its complete own story with nothing to do with Michael Myers and is just a standalone entry into the series. It's also my favorite entry into the series. I love Halloween 3. I love Halloween 3 so much. It is different, it's crazy, it's one of those good John Carpenter mind benders, and I love it. Audiences at the time, though, felt differently because it so famously did not have Michael Myers in it. The director of the movie wrote a book titled, "Where the Fuck is Michael Myers?" So, just to let you know, like, a little background on this movie and everything. Was it a Mario 2 situation? Did they take a random movie and decide to name it Halloween 3? Not exactly. This movie was always intended to be Halloween 3. They just, wanted to make it more an anthology than anything else. They did not want to keep going with Michael Myers. And they also, according to what the director said, because the director was there for this event that I was at, and according to him, they were just tired of Michael Myers. They wanted to go in a completely different direction, and they felt that the original Halloween didn't really have anything to do with Halloween, and so they wanted a true horror movie centered around the holiday of Halloween. And Halloween 3 is. It has everything to do with Halloween. And yeah, it was interesting to do an entire con themed around Halloween 3. I definitely thought that was an interesting way to go with this, but I was happy with it because Halloween 3 has always been kind of my weird kind of, I'm gonna move the cake out of the way. I feel like that's just a temptation right there. But Halloween 3 has always been a, how would I put this?
Horrible movie?
No, okay, you can tell my mom and I agree with it. Agree on this subject completely. We don't. We've disagreed on this for years. Mom hates Halloween 3. I love Halloween 3. It's one of my favorite horror movies, and I'm not kidding. I love Halloween 3. It's so weird. And it's very, it has John Carpenter's touch all over it, and I love it. Mom disagrees.
Most definitely.
Yeah, Mom disagrees a lot. Angie, do you have any good movies that are made in the 1990s? Yes. Wow, can't believe Mama Lumine is wrong about something. See?
This is why Josh is in the basement.
It's a good movie. It's okay to be wrong, Mama Lumine. See? It's a good movie. Stop telling me to be quiet. This is my show.
I can hear you. I'm sitting right here.
I'm talking to the fish cakes. I'm a streamer. I'm supposed to be loud. Okay. Anyways, we've disagreed on this for years, even before this convention and everything came up. We've always disagreed on this. Mama Lumine, Angie is out of the basement. That says more about the outside of the basement than you think. Hey? Alright. Anyways, there's a reason why we have a hand cam section to this. I have some souvenirs for you guys. But getting into this first, I can't show the main thing that I want to because it's not ready. So on Thursday, the con did not start, but I bought special tickets. They were doing a special screening of Halloween 3 in a movie theater. And of course, I was all over that. I bought front row seats to this. As mentioned, Halloween 3 has been like one of my favorite movies for a little while now. If you guys remember, it isn't back to Handcam. If you guys remember a shrimp called Harley that sometimes infests this channel, Harley and I did something crazy one year and decided to watch every single Halloween movie. We just marathoned the entire thing. And so Harley and I watched all of them. And immediately upon watching Halloween 3, I was enamored with it. I just instantly, it became one of my favorites. Also, heads up, watching all of the Halloween movies is a labor of love. There are some movies in there that are, oh boy. Oh boy. But we watched all of those movies, and it was a fun time. And so I have a very, very fond memories of the Halloween series, but Halloween 3 especially. I love Halloween 3 so much. Old lady hands, you can tell they're Angie's. Hey, you! Marathon all of the Halloween movies, so 3 good movies and God knows how many bad ones. It's like, I would say 3 good movies and like a lot of meh. And then 1 glaringly really, really bad one. And then like there's a few that there's a few I might consider bad. I don't know, there's some that I have just blocked out of my mind, so I guess those ones I might consider bad. There's one that's like one of my least favorite movies that has ever been made. And that's saying something, because I've watched some bad movies. But there's one in there that's like awful, awful. But anyways, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the movie we did see. We watched Halloween 3 in theaters. Who's we? Well, my good friend, Rye, came with me because she's my convention buddy and we traveled together. But we went to Texas together and we went and saw Halloween 3 in theaters. Rye was the one that told me they were planning on showing it in theaters, and I bought those tickets as soon as she told me. Like the instant she told me, I was on and bought the front row seats to that. On top of that, what I failed to read. So I did read that there was going to be a Q&A at the end of the movie screening, and I was excited because they had some of the actors from the movie in there. I was really excited to hear from them. I always love going to these Q&As to hear like what the actors, directors, and everything have to say. What I did not know, what I didn't realize, was that the composer of the movie, who I always get his name wrong, not John Carpenter, but it's Alan, oh my gosh, my bad with names is showing right now. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up for you guys. I should have done this before stream, so little embarrassing, but I'm gonna look this up real fast. It is hard to do this with gloves on. Let me get this for you guys real fast, because I want to make sure that I get everything right. Okay, the composer of the movie is Alan Howarth, who collaborated with John Carpenter to make the sound for this movie. He was there, and not only was he there answering questions, he was there performing the music as the movie was playing. So we got, like, all the music from the movie was live. It was a really cool experience, actually. And on top of that, he stayed after the movie and signed autographs, and so I got my autograph from him right after the movie. It was really, really cool. I did not know that was gonna happen, and so like when he just like set up everything right there, it was just like, yeah, so I'm just gonna jam out as the movie's going. I was like, oh my gosh. It was a very, very cool experience. On top of that, after the movie was done, we were introduced to the director of the movie, Tommy Lee Wallace. Very cool man, by the way. And the 2 lead actors, and once again, I'm going to look up the names real fast just to make sure that I'm not getting anything wrong. There was Tom Atkins, who was there, and Stacey Nelkin, who played the 2 leading roles of that movie, and they did a Q&A. So you had sort of orchestra seats. Yeah, basically. One man, one-man orchestra, but it was really cool. But we had a Q&A with the composer, the director, and the 2 lead actors, and yeah, it was such a cool experience. And after the movie, me and Rai, well, it was like, you know, 2 hours and stuff we were there, so we really had to go to the bathroom afterwards. And so we left and we immediately went upstairs because they had bathrooms upstairs. When we went back down, we noticed a lot of people that were kind of standing around, and we kind of thought that this is where the autograph was being held. It wasn't. So we went towards that way, and it was the actors coming out. And so they were leaving the theater, and they came out, and everyone was stopping and shaking their hands. And I was like, oh, this is cool. They're right in front of us, so I can shake their hands as they come by. Well, Tom Atkins was walking by me, and I held up my hand for him to shake, and he, jokingly, looked over and said, come on, I'm not going to shake your hand, and went for a hug instead. So I got hugged by the lead actor of the movie. It was really, really cool. I was freaking out the entire time. Again, this is one of my favorite movies, so I was like internally screaming in a good way. Just an amazing experience all around. And then afterwards, I got to go and we got posters for the screening. They were selling exclusive posters for the screening, and so I got these Halloween 3 posters. They were made by a local artist. Unfortunately, this is what I'd really love to show you guys. However, disaster struck at the theater and someone stepped on my poster, and so it's currently being taken care of. We're trying to straighten it out because it got a little bent. We're gonna frame it, so I'll have it framed in a little while. But we got these posters, and I got mine signed by the composer of the movie, and the way he signed it, he actually drew, like, have you tried ironing it? I'm not sure if that would, it's kind of like a felt, like, material. I don't know if that would be good.
Especially with the autograph.
Yeah, with the autographs on it, I don't know. Can you show it? What I'm gonna do is that I'm kind of going to straighten it, and then I'm going to take a picture of it and show you guys that way. However, I can't really show it on this stream, so you guys will get that. I'll probably share it in the Discord and on my other social media in a little while, so you guys will be able to see that. Yeah, I'll definitely show it in the Discord. Well, you actually didn't get spurned by a celebrity you wanted to see for once. Oh, man. Anyways, we'll get back to that, Josh, but anyways, Josh with the power of prediction here, but we'll get there. Like I said, there was good and bads to this event. There were a lot of goods, but there were some bads, and we'll get there. But, I just remember you having, multiple times trying to do a meet and greet and not getting to meet or greet. Yeah, we'll get there. Oh, trust me, we will get there in a little bit.
Josh, remember, she's only on day 0.
Yeah, we haven't even made it to the main con yet. This is the before event. This is before the con even started. This was the extra that I bought. So it was an event that was happening alongside the con. I mean, sometimes if the bad is not that much, then it's not a problem. Yeah, I would say that the bad was really just like 5% of the event. It was mostly good. It just so happens that the bad that happened was really egregious. We'll get there though, we will get there. Oh yeah, you get to be God's most neglected child again. It's like a give and take. There's good, there's bad. We'll get there. Still day 0 though. It was a great night. When I got my signature from Alan, the way he signed it, he actually wrote the entire score on the poster and wrote his name under it. And so the main theme of the Silver Shamrock jingle is actually written on my poster. It's really cool, which is why I really wanted to show the autograph because it's a really unique one, but it's I have to straighten it out a little bit first. I need to do some maintenance on it. But yeah, he actually wrote like the entire clef and everything. It's really cool to see. Anyways, his booth was interesting in the first place. Are you guys getting stream lag? Just Faith? Oh no. His booth was really cool to see in the first place because he wasn't just selling prints like I normally see. He was selling full sheet music and records and different stuff that you could get and have signed, which was just insanely cool to see anyways. I love when I see these booths with like unique things you could buy at them and get signed. But I really wanted my poster to be signed because I had a plan. I was going to get this poster and have it signed by the director and both of the lead actors while I was there. That was my main plan. So with this set in mind, we go into Friday. So Friday for these conventions, specifically like this convention, I haven't known other conventions to be like this, but Friday for Texas Frightmare is probably the one I think is the most fun. Because, Angie, that's greedy. No, it's fine. I didn't get them all anyways, but it's fine. But, so the Friday for Texas Frightmare, I think, is the most fun. It's my favorite day for these conventions. First of all, Friday starts later than the rest of them. It starts at 6 o'clock at night compared to the other days where they start around like 11 in the morning. This one, though, it starts at 6 at night and it lasts until about 2 in the morning. It is basically one big giant welcome party. And it's just a lot of fun. There's a costume contest. We all just drink and party and admire each other's costumes and everything. A lot of fun. And with this being Halloween 3 themed, there were a lot of masks. Halloween 3 is really popular for like having these 3 really iconic masks, one being a pumpkin mask, one being a skeleton, and one being a witch mask. And the masks are like, well, it's not a good thing, but it's, you know, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's not a good thing. So, I did not actually buy this. This is our first souvenir of the night. I did not buy this. This is actually my friend Rye, who knew this movie as one of my favorite ones. And she decided to do me a solid, and we separated for a little bit to go do some shopping. And she came back and gifted me the witch mask from the movie. So this is a replica of the witch mask from Halloween 3. Oh, now we got lore accurate, Angie. That's actually the joke I made when she handed this to me. I was like, oh wow, I can't believe you found a likeness to my face. You don't have to nod, Mom. Mama? But yeah, so when Rye separated, she came back with the witch mask. Because she knew the witch mask actually of the three Halloween masks is my favorite one. So I was really happy when she brought this back and handed it to me. The other thing that she gave me that I'm going to wait for a second before showing is that she also gave me a copy of Halloween 3 that she found at a random booth. They were just selling Halloween 3. I have always had trouble finding Halloween 3. It has a DVD and Blu-ray release, but I always had trouble like getting it for some reason. Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and show it. So I have to put this mark over because I'll dox myself if I don't, but there is my copy of Halloween 3 that I got from my friend, and if you notice, this has a signature on it, and that's because I went to the director and got a signature from the director, Tommy Lee Wallace. And so, yeah, this is autographed by the director himself. And so, yeah, I was really happy about this. Like I said, I love Halloween 3. This is the only Halloween movie I own now. Maybe I'll start collecting the other ones, but I would only really want to collect, like, one. Like, Halloween 1. And that's it. If I was to collect any more of them. You keep shaking your head as if this isn't, like, my hyper interest is horror movies. Like, I like Halloween 1.
There are better ones.
I'm already collecting the Scream series. But, anyways. But yes, so I got my copy of Halloween 3 along with the signature from the director. I did, so on Friday, typically we'll try to get some major autographs out of the way on Friday. There were some pretty big people there. But Ryan and I usually divide and conquer with these things. Specifically, we talk about who are our musts on getting autographs from, how much is it gonna be, and then we'll kind of like work together to get those things. There are so many unsaid words expressed and there are better ones. I mean, I can't believe Angie hates Halloween 1 and 2 and only considers Halloween 3 worth watching. I love Halloween 1. I really do. Halloween 1 is a great movie. Halloween 2, I kind of consider meh. It's not a bad movie, necessarily. But like compared to Halloween 1, it's to me just a meh movie. I do think you can skip it in terms of like, I mean, in terms of a lot of the Halloween movies, I think you can skip them. I like them is the thing, but like, I'm a big Halloween fan, so I like watching them, but like in terms of like whether they're like great movies you should watch, Halloween 1, definitely. I think Halloween 1 is a true classic. Halloween 3 is also one I think is worth watching. Great movie. I love it. I will defend it to the day I die. The rest of them are just kind of like a, you know, if you think it looks good, go for it. Are they a whole story altogether? No. 1 and 2 are connected to each other. 3 is standalone. It connects to nothing. 4 and 5 are direct sequels to 1 and 2. And after that, Halloween H2O comes next, and it retcons 4 and 5, so they no longer matter. 7 is awful and should never be watched ever. But it connects, it's also a sequel to H2O. And then we have the new series that came out with Halloween, Halloween Kills, and Halloween, what is it? I don't know. I can't remember. I actually didn't hate those movies. They were better than I thought they would be, but those 3 movies retcon the entire series except for Halloween 1. So if you're going by that series, only Halloween 1 matters. So there are a lot of retcons in the Halloween series. There are a lot of just like, it goes its own way. So honestly, it's just kind of like a watch whatever you want kind of case. If it sounds interesting, go for it. It's probably not going to connect. Okay, so dropping by to say hi. It's been a while. Nice to see you. And I've got to go to the front parking lot to save my car from being flooded. Nice to see you. Bye. Nice to see you too. I hope your car isn't flooded. Whose hand was that? It's mine. This is my hand. My gorgeous hands covered. Covered like a Victorian lady here. They're my hands. Let's see. So basically on Friday, we were debating on what we were gonna do. We did some shopping, and then we decided we wanted to get at least one autograph. And we decided to cover Rise first. Your message is appreciated, but priorities, dude. Comment when your car is safe. Exactly! Make sure you are safe before commenting. Appreciate it, but please make sure you are safe. Anyways. So So we decided that we were going to go ahead and get signatures. Well, Rye's big signature that she wanted to get was from Roger L. Jackson, who is the voice of the iconic Scream, like, what's your favorite scary movie? Like a very, very iconic voice. He has done the voice for every single Ghostface, I think. Whenever it comes to that iconic voice, that is him. He is also the voice actor for a lot of other things, including Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls. Which was like a huge one. That really struck the childhood there. Another one would be, he is the Cheshire Cat from the Alice, American McGee's Alice and Alice Madness Returns, which is what Rye was there for. She really, really loves those games. And so she actually drew him a picture, and we got our photo with him. And it was really cool. He actually did the voices when we were up there, and the whole time he was doing signing the picture, he was doing the voices. It was a lot of fun. Really cool dude. I'm lagging terribly. Might join again when I come back home. Have fun, guys. See you, Faith. Have fun. Oh, man. Yeah, just a really cool dude, really cool experience. That line took a long time though. It took about an hour. And so after we were done with that, we left. We got into another line just to kind of like, we were kind of debating on it because the party was about to start. Like I said, there's a party on Fridays. It's one big welcome party. The party was about to start, and we kind of felt like we were kind of risking it to go ahead and get into this line. It was Tom Atkins' line, and that line was already pretty backed up because a lot of people were trying to get him out of the way on Friday. And on top of that, that line was not moving. We were there for about 30 minutes and that line did not move. And so we decided, you know what, we're gonna go to the party. We're gonna get this tomorrow. So we went up and we went to the Sham Rock party, as it was called. It was really cool. They had a lot of props from the movie, Halloween 3, as mentioned. They had a lot of props from the movie, including the Welcome to Santa Mira sign, which is where the town is located in the movie. They had a lot of factory boxes, and if you see the thumbnail, they had this photo booth area where you could get your picture with the 3 kids with the masks on and everything. They had these TVs that were flashing and set up with the pumpkin logo and everything, and the logo for the movie. It was just altogether really cool. As a big fan of Halloween 3, I just was in love with this setup. We also had a costume contest, and right before the costume contest, what did they do except have another live concert from the composer of Halloween 3, Alan himself. Let me get his full name again because I'm going to keep just forgetting it. I'm really bad with names, so let me get that again for you guys. All right, Alan Howarth. There was another live concert with Alan Howarth playing scores from iconic movies that he had done, including Indiana Jones, Big Trouble in Little China, Escape from New York. There was a lot of movies he did. I can't remember all of them, but it was quite a lot of movie scores that he was playing the themes from. He was the composer for all of these movies, so he was basically playing his biggest hits. And of course, Halloween and Halloween 3 came at the end. The iconic Michael Myers music came on, and everyone started cheering and dancing to it. It was a lot of fun. By the way, a lot of people on that dance floor are in full costumes, and Five Nights at Freddy's 2 came out this year, and Matthew Lillard was at this con. And so there are a number of people dressed up as Springtrap or Freddy Fazbear himself. And when I tell you, some of these guys were going down on that dance floor with the full animatronic suits on, I have to commend these guys. Those Freddy Fazbears are way more mobile than I thought they would be. It was quite the thing to see. I wanted to see that. It was crazy. I was shocked at some of these costumes. Anyways, the costume contest went by, and the winner of the contest was Aunt Gladys from Weapons, who had a fantastic cosplay, and unfortunately she also took someone's hair and snapped her twig when she was walking across the floor, so quite possibly we're all cursed and dead. But it was a fantastic costume. New mission: survive until 6 a.m. I mean, that sounds about right. That sounds about right for what this party was. But yes, it was a great costume contest. There were some really amazing ones that I was shocked by, but that Aunt Gladys cosplay was really good. I was not surprised when she won. Anyways, that finally ended Friday for us. It was about 1 in the morning by the time we got back to our hotel. The next day, being Saturday, we went back to the con. We had a mission in mind. So this is a name. If you're a horror fan, you know this name. Well, specifically if you're a fan of these movies, you know this name. But there was a huge name at this con this year. And that name was Mr. Tobin Bell. If you know that name, you know immediately that this con was very busy. If you don't know that name, you have not dived into these movies, and I understand. So, Tobin Bell is most famous for playing John Kramer or Jigsaw in the Saw movies. Tobin Bell, not Toenail. Tobin Bell. He is most known for playing John Kramer or Jigsaw in the Saw movies, which is a huge series of horror movies and kind of infamous on that matter. I am a fan of the Saw movies. I've been for a number of years now. And my friend Rye decided to marathon them when before the con started so she would understand, and then she came back to me and was like, I get it now. Saw is so funny to me because it has such a bad rep, but if you watch the movies, they are this big melodrama. And it is so entertaining to watch them. They are violent. I do gotta say, they are very violent. They have their reputation for a reason, but they are very fun movies to me. They're like a soap opera, but a horror movie. They're very fun. You have a comment? You looked like you were gonna say something.
Oh.
All right. But so Tobin Bell is a huge name, and him being there is insane in the first place, but we knew it was going to be busy, and sure enough, we got there on Saturday and it was crazy. So I really wanted his signature because, again, I'm a huge fan of the Saw movies. So I went into the line and was immediately handed a ticket and being told that I was handed a ticket and told that the line was full and hope my number is called so I can eventually stand in line. That number was never called. I remember there was a rumor about Tobin showing up for Jurassic Rebirth and how disappointed I was when it turned out to be fake. I mean, that would have been so cool. Oh man. But we did get to see him. I will say we got to see him that day, and he just has an aura about him, man. He's so cool. I can tell right away why they cast him as John Kramer, because he is just so cool immediately when he walks into a room. But yeah, I got handed a virtual ticket and told that the line was full and to come back if I heard my number called. It was never called that day, so it's how it goes. But I was able to get my signature on my poster from Tom Atkins, and I also, well, actually, no, it was just Tom Atkins that day. We were running behind, so I got my signature from Tom Atkins, and also at this convention was the cast, specifically the child actors from the show Welcome to Derry, which is based on the It movies. The entirety of the child cast was there, and me and Rye had just binged watched that series, and so we really wanted to go and see this panel. So we went upstairs and we went to see the panel Q&A with the cast of Welcome to Derry, and they were cute, guys. They were so cute. This was their first Q&A panel, and their answers were so funny. One of my favorites being someone asked them if they thought, or how long they thought they could survive Pennywise if they were in the It movies, and every single one of them was like, I'm not surviving. Every single one of them. It was a very, very cute panel. I really enjoyed that one a lot. All of those actors have amazing careers waiting for them. Like, they did such an amazing job. Also funniest answer being, someone asked them, how they were able to channel their fear for, their parts. And like, you know, how is it that they were able to look so scared in this show? In which one of them answered, have you seen Bill Skarsgård? He's freaking terrifying. Which quite possibly was one of the funniest answers they could give. And all of the child actors proceeded to go, oh yeah, no, he's terrifying. So, pretty good answer to that one. Hello, did Angie die yet? I'm not dead yet, but my hand is visible. See? I'm visible. I'm visible here. Also, my mom is here. Say hi, Mama.
Hi, Mama.
That works. We'll go with that. She's just on her tablet. She's just on her tablet in the background, probably playing Ensemble Stars. She just smiled up at me. Oh man. Your hand is still behind you, eh? What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about my Sprite. Yeah, I couldn't afford to get my hand showing. Mother is also a gacha gamer, specifically for Ensemble Stars, but that was kind of my fault. You're looking at me like kind of. Tell me she likes Rei Sakuma. She mains Rei Sakuma. Don't you? That's still true, right?
What?
Rei is your favorite?
One of them.
One of them? Who's your favorite?
I don't think I have a favorite. There's a tie.
What's the tie?
That's for me to know.
Who's your favorite? Who do you main? I thought it was Rei.
You're doing a stream.
You can talk about your favorites. You're here you're my guest. You're allowed to talk.
You're doing a stream about scary stuff, not about Ensemble Stars.
We can talk Ensemble Stars. Is it Himadu? I remember you saying you really liked Himadu. Is it Himadu?
I do like Himadu.
Is he the tie?
Yes.
Oh, yay! Oh man, Angie's bad influence. It's true. I needed someone to help me. I needed someone to help me with like the team events because they had like tag team events and I needed someone's help. And Harley, who used to help me, stopped playing Ensemble Stars and I play Ensemble Stars every day. And so I was like, Mama, please, I need help, Mama. And so she downloaded it, but she was really, really bad at rhythm games. I'm gonna tell on you. And so I told her she needed to practice, so she kept playing it. And now she's like read more stories than I have, and she keeps telling me to catch up. Like, she's over here like, hey, have you read the newest story? I need you to read it now so we can talk about it. Why haven't you read this? Have you done this event yet, Angie? Why haven't you done the event yet? Hurry up. like she's on me for this now.
She's a slow learner.
What the heck? Angie's a fake gotcha. No, I'm not! Oh my god. Peak experience that I never have, never will. I tell people this, like, my mom's also watched the entirety of, well, except for Stone Ocean, she's watched the entirety of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And like a couple of other animes with me.
Clarification, I was forced to watch.
You still watch them? I mean, it was like the 2020 famous,
yeah.
We were running out of things to watch, and I was like, well, we could. She's a JoJo fan. Fan might be stretching it, but yeah. She's watched it. Oh, man. Hello, Angie. Hello, chat. Hello, Mama Lumine. I hope you're all doing well. We are doing well. You're doing well, right?
My ears are starting to hurt because you're so loud. But other than that,
I told you I'm a streamer. I'm supposed to be loud. That's just the natural thing. I can't help it. Well, sort of can, but I'm supposed to be loud. Don't smirk at me. Okay. Anyways. Oh man, where was I? What were we talking about before Ensemble Stars came into the picture?
I think you were going to show some of your little
I was talking about Saturday. Right. I remember. Yeah, we're getting to that. We're getting to that. What do you think these streams are supposed to be short? I'm telling a story. I'm like building a picture. Like, you know, I'm setting up the scene at least 4 times because my brain is working in circles, but I'm setting the scene. All right. Anyways. Mom, VTubers have to be loud. It's enrichment. Exactly. The way her eyes just rolled back into her head. That eye roll was so intense. Okay. Anyways, so on Saturday, after we did the Welcome to Derry panel, we then waited, and they were gonna do a Saw panel about an hour later. There was even Mama Lumine hates you. You don't hate me, right?
Of course not, honey.
Why did you say it like that?
You have things to show.
Why are you saying it like that? You knew I was gonna talk about the whole event. This isn't a surprise. Anyways, I still have the horror movie PTSD because of you, Angie. What did I do? What did I do there? And I mean the scream. Oh yeah, I did scream. I did do that one time. That in fact, I did scream out a Final Girl scream without warning at one point.
We don't need to do that this time.
I'm not doing it this time. Yes. I'm not gonna do it. I'll do a heads up if I do a Final Girl scream. Angie's a horrible influence. We should cancel her. That's like, what, the 6th time already? It's, you know, old news at this point. Anyways, so right after, it was about an hour after the Welcome to Derry panel, they were doing a Scream panel with Tobin Bell. And so obviously, since Ryan and I had given up on any thought of trying to see Tobin Bell that day, we were kind of like, okay, well, we'll just, you know, we'll just see him at the panel. So we stood in line for it, and suddenly they start letting us in an hour early. Well, there's a panel right before this, so we're thinking, wait a second, we're going for the Scream one, not whatever panel is here. And the lady assured us we wouldn't be kicked out, that they would allow us to stay for the entire thing, and we'll be able to stay for the Scream panel. But they had not done this for any other event so far. Every single one had kicked us out. So we went into that panel and we were paranoid for like the entire hour until the Scream panel, and it turns out it was fine, but I was paranoid this whole panel. So while there will be pictures of all the rest of these, there will not be pictures for this one because I sat there paranoid the entire time and did not take a single picture because I kept thinking they were going to kick us out. You won't be kicked out sounds like something someone that would kick you out would say. That's what I was thinking. I was so sure that they would be like, oh no, sorry, we are kicking you out. And when panels get too busy, when a line builds up, they close off the panel, so no one is allowed in. And so they did that already with the Scream panel with Matthew Lillard, so we weren't able to do that. But like, we really wanted to do the Saw panel. So like, we were paranoid that whole time sitting in this panel. The panel was a really fun one. It was Christmas horror movies and holiday themed horror movies. And they had Rowan Campbell, and let me look up her name real fast. Rowan Campbell plays in the newest Halloween movie. He also plays in the remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night. Which I have not seen the remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night. I did watch the old Silent Night, Deadly Night for my horror movie reviews that I did last year. Those will come back soon, by the way. For anyone wondering, I will work on those soon. There was like a whole thing with my editing software, and so I wasn't able to work on them for a little while, but the shorts will return. Let's see. The girl that was there was from Happy Death Day. Let me get her name real fast. Let me see. It was Ruby Modine, I think is how you say her name. But she was from Happy Death Day. She was also in the new Silent Night, Deadly Night, which again, have not seen, but I guess I can add that to my list of movies to watch for my for my reviews. Shorts are canceled. They're not canceled. They're coming back. Oh man, they have to come back because I'm about to go on a trip here in a little bit and I'm gonna need them. But regardless, 13 crazy nights, movie nights a win. I mean, Angie's canceled again. That's like, what, the 7th time that's happened now? We can keep counting up. Okay. Anyways. So, let's see. So we sat in on that panel. It was actually a really fun panel. I really enjoyed hearing these guys talk about the movies and everything. But unfortunately, again, I didn't take any pictures or ask anything because I was paranoid that whole panel. I kept thinking they were going to kick us out, and they didn't, but as a result, I never took any pictures. I was too paranoid through that entire thing. But they were really cool. It was fun listening to them. Anyways, the last panel that we sat through that day was the Saw panel, and that was quite the event. We got pictures of Tobin Bell. It was really interesting to listen to them. They had Lee Waddell there, who was the original writer with James Wan on that movie. He has also gone on to direct other movies, write for other movies. Did he direct? I think he directed. I don't know. Someone may need to fact check me on that, but he went on for other ones such as Wolfman and The Invisible Man. So he has had quite the career. And then of course, we had 2 other actors from the Saw movies, including, I'm going to need to look up this name. Also, there might be a little bit of a lag, I'm just noticing. I haven't gotten a notice from YouTube, but there might be a little bit of a lag. Let me get the names real fast of these actresses. Again, should have done this beforehand, but it's how it goes. Shawnee Smith, who plays Amanda in the Saw movies, and Dina Meyer, who plays a detective in those movies. That if you know, you know. But they were all there, and it Oh my gosh, they were fantastic together. It was so fun seeing them all bounce off of each other. They like played up their characters a little bit. Every time a question was asked to Tobin, he gave this long philosophical answer. And everyone was just like, it's like Jigsaw is talking to me right now. Like it was almost too in character that we were all just like, I could tell why he was cast. He's just the perfect fit for this. It was interesting as well to listen to Lee Waddell talk about writing for these movies and how they made the movies, in that they couldn't get a budget at all for doing this, and so it was truly made with a work of passion and 3 guys sitting in a room. It turns out the entirety of Saw was filmed in the same building. So like the hospital scene, any of the scenes where the traps are happening, of course the main room, all of that was filmed in the same building that they just like went for. They, according to him, they got their use out of that building. So just truly a, no, we are filming this movie type of thing. But yeah, it was really interesting to hear. It was also interesting to hear how the actors decided to take the movie. From Tobin Bell, he was saying that he read the script and got to the end and thought that the ending was so genius that this was going to be the next big thing. To which Lee Waddell asked him, if that ending didn't happen, would you have still signed up for the movie? And he responded, well, I needed the car payment. So it was just a very fun sitting in on that panel. Too bad we're not getting our use out of you. What does that mean? Oh man. Anyways, so that was the Saw panel. I don't record any of these. I do try to take like one picture of the actors together, so I'll probably post that. However, I think for Frightmare, this might not be true anymore as of last year, but I think they record all the panels so you guys can watch them on the main Frightmare YouTube channel. That's why I'm mostly just summarizing some of these panels and not talking about the main things. But yeah, all of these panels were really cool. I really enjoyed listening to these guys. The rest of Saturday for us was mostly just getting the last signatures and shopping around. So yeah, during this time is when I bought my pens, which we are going to see now. You can see my arm, oh no. Oh God, not my arm. Here, thanks mama. This is actually the pen that I got on Sunday, but like, I guess I can just show all the pins. She's looking at me like, really? Clip the small little arm that you guys got. Oh no, I'm showing it for free. All right, so I gotta hope that the camera picks these up. So this was from a booth called, let's see, it's Spicy Donuts. They make a lot of very fun pins in a cartoony style. This is the Halloween 3 mask kids with the little TV on top. And they're all sitting in bathtub as if it's a Nightmare Before Christmas. But yeah, it's Halloween 3, and I immediately fell in love with this pin. It's a grayscale, and the blood is like this glittery thing. It's so creative. I love how they did this. They had a lot of Pokemon themed pins that were parodies of horror movies. So they had like a Duskull that was Ghostface and stuff like that. They were, because it was the last day when I went to do this shopping, they were actually sold out of most stuff. So this was the last of these pins that I could find. And they actually were sold out of a lot of their like Pokemon themed stuff already. So, but I still thought this pin was like really adorable. I just think it's really cute how they combined like the cartoonish style Nightmare Before Christmas with the Halloween 3. What do you think, Mama? Even though you don't like Halloween 3, do you like the pin? Uh-huh. I think it's so cute. It's a very creative idea. Uh-huh. All right. But yeah, that was the first pin I got for my pin wall. The next one I got, there is this very talented pin booth that is there. They were there last year, and I showed off some of the pins I got from them. They did pins for Creep, as well as Sleepaway Camp that I got. And I went back there and got more pins. This time I got David from Lost Boys. I actually showed this movie recently on a movie night we did. This was the first movie night we did. And David, played by Kiefer Sutherland, is one of my like favorite characters in horror. Lost Boys was my first horror movie that I ever watched.
Yes.
So, yep, you would know.
And unlike Halloween 3, it is a good movie.
Halloween 3 is a great movie. I will defend it till the day I die. But, yeah, we have David from Lost Boys, which I showed on this channel. One of my favorite horror movies. And, yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but he actually has, like, the chopsticks and there's worms right here. It's a little blurred on the camera, but I think it's so cool how they have that. The next pin that I have here is from Reanimator. This is our main character from Reanimator, the mad scientist himself. We have the reanimated cat that comes in and he's surrounded by a bunch of guts, but that hopefully YouTube will be perfectly okay with me showing. It's in pin form, so I think it'll be fine. But just a very, very cool pin. Recreators, no, Reanimator! Reanimator! Yeah, he has the little vial here and everything. It's a really cool pin. I like the way that this one is designed. And then lastly, to stay in theme for Halloween 3, I got this one, which is the big bad in Halloween 3. We have Cochrane, the Irish wizard himself. This is the Stonehenge on the bottom here, if you know, you know. And we have all of the TVs behind him with the pumpkin face, the magic pumpkin. Just a really, really cool pin. I immediately grabbed this as soon as I saw it. Cochrane is one of my favorite villains in horror. I just think like the Irish warlock thing that they did was really fun. So yeah, I loved this pin. I loved it right away. Rye also loved this pin. She bought it in seconds. Oh man, I was surprised at how fast she bought that one. All right, and last up on the pins. So this was kind of a fun story for this one. So for these two pins, these are the exclusive Texas Frightmare pins. I'm gonna try to get them closer to the camera. Because this is a Halloween 3 themed event, the Texas Frightmare pins are also Halloween 3 themed. We have the skull mask and we have the witch's mask with the little Texas in the background. So the fun thing with these is that the skull mask is one that could be purchased by everyone. However, the witch mask was only supposed to be given to VIPs. So you had to buy the VIP ticket in order to get this. So when I went by the booth, it was the last day, I noticed that they had a bunch of these out. Where there was, I'd say a bunch, there was like 5 that were just sitting out. So I decided to ask about them and I was like, so are you only selling these to VIPs or, and she's like, yes, but we decided to just sell the rest of them. So if you want them, go ahead and get it. So I was able to buy this, the VIP pin. So I was really happy again because Halloween 3 is one of my favorites and I just came to get the skull mask pin and I ended up able to get the witch one as well. So I thought that was really cool. Yeah, those are the 2 pins that I got from that, and those were all the pins that I got during the thing. Those will go on my pin wall, which eventually I will show. Eventually my pin wall will make it to public. I will show that. Oh man. But on that note, this was day 2 of the convention, had officially ended and we went back. However, day 3, Sunday, this is the one with the drama. This is the one that I'm gonna probably talk the most about, bad-wise. However, there were good things that happened on this day. It doesn't overshadow the convention, but when I was mentioning the drama earlier, unfortunately, this is the day that had it. So, I really wanted to see Tobin Bell. He was one of my biggest, like, probably the guy that I wanted the autograph from the most, minus Tom Atkins and Tommy Lee Wallace. I really wanted that signature from Tobin Bell. When I had to pick a top two, my top two was Tobin Bell and Tom Atkins. So we got to the vendor hall, which is where a lot of these lines start for these guys. And we got there early. So we got there about 10 o'clock. This is an hour before the con opens. We got in line early, we waited, and immediately when we were let into the hall, I beelined for the Tobin Bell line. And I got there, I actually got a good spot in line, and it wasn't a virtual ticket. I was actually in line for Tobin Bell, and they told me, like, since you're here, you have a really good spot, you're practically guaranteed to get the autograph, just wait here, it guarantees your spot. They were not doing virtual tickets at this moment, so I could not leave. In an hour from this moment, they were gonna have a Halloween 3 panel, which I really wanted to go to. But I was basically told, if I want to see Tobin Bell, I can't get out of this line. I have to stay here. So I made a choice, and Rye went up to the Halloween 3 panel, and I stayed in line for Tobin Bell. So while I was in this line, there was this really nice guy next to me. And his son left. His son wanted to go off and his son wanted to go off and do some shopping, so he left, and he turned to me and he's like, well, your friend left you and my son just left me, so let's talk. And so we became line buddies, and we talked to each other in line, talking about different horror movies and stuff. And I mentioned, like, I was really happy that this event was themed after Halloween 3 because I love that movie. Well, when we were talking, he was like, don't they have a panel coming up for Halloween 3? And I was like, yeah, but we don't, you know, I want to see Tobin Bell, so I already got to see Tom Atkins earlier and, like, talk to everyone, so it's fine. I'll wait. And he's like, it's okay, I remember your face. I'll hold your place in line. Go up to the panel. We're not going anywhere. And I asked him like 5 separate times, and he's like, well, when you're back, I really want to try to get an autograph from Roger L. Jackson, because I'm a big Powerpuff Girls fan. So if you want to go to your panel right now, Tobin is going to go to lunch here in 5 minutes, so we're not gonna be able to go up there. So I'll hold your place in line if you hold my place in line when you're back. So I got out of line and went up and watched the Halloween 3 panel and came back, and sure enough, he held my spot in line and I held his spot in line when he went off to get his autograph from Roger L. Jackson. It was really nice. Everyone in line was really nice. We were all talking about our favorite movies and stuff, sitting in line. In my experience, everyone at the horror cons are actually usually pretty nice. You know, we all love the same things, so it's a pretty good experience. Finally back home, 4 hours of car travel got me messed up. Did I miss anything important? How many fish cakes did Mama Lumine eat? You want to answer that question?
I never talk about how much I eat.
Okay. We know for a fact there was one, but which one, we're not sure. Anyways. So, during that line for Tobin, I was able to go and see the Halloween 3 panel. It was very, very fun. BTW, you should absolutely have Mama Lumine hear some of your soundboards. She knows. Oh, man. Oh, no, space! Did you eat space?
What's a space?
Oh, God. Head count who's missing. Oh, God! anyways. But, oh man, I'm losing my spot. But anyways, so I was able to go see the Halloween 3 panel. It was a very fun panel, hearing everything, like all of the actors talk about the movie and how much they enjoyed working on it. Was a lot of fun, and Tom Atkins had like a little song number for us, which was great. Tom Atkins made the room like burst out laughing so many times. He is really funny. I found out there is a scene in Halloween 3 where the main 2 leads of the movie go to a hotel, and they like, you know, flirt a little, and like things lead to another, and you know, they're like doing something in that room, not gonna say, but you know, it leads to that. And next door to them is this lady who came to complain about the mask she got, and that mask, she starts messing with it, and it shoots like a laser beam into her face, and she dies like in the movie, obviously. So like, she dies in the movie by messing around with the mask, and she gets a laser beam to the face, and like they hear it, and the lady is just like, what happened? And Tom is like, who cares? And goes back to playing Monopoly. Exactly, MZ. And they go back to that. Well, it turns out what was revealed to us in that panel is the lady that plays the lady next door that's messing with the mask was Tom's real life wife. That was his actual wife. So he's over here with the female lead of the movie playing Monopoly in the other room, while his real life wife is getting laser beamed in the face with a mask, in which he has to respond, who cares, during that scene. And he was like, she never let me hear the end of that. Probably one of the funniest things I learned about that movie. Completely recontextualizes that scene. Oh man. But so yeah, he definitely made the room laugh a lot. Oh man, it was a great panel. I really loved being there. And we came back to the line, and Ryan and I had a plan. Hello, welcome Afu, welcome in. Ryan and I had a plan that we were going to switch off, so she would go shopping and get any last minute autographs that she wanted to get, and I would wait in line, and then I would switch off with her, and she would wait in line while I went and got autographs. But we went back in line, and the guy next to us who saved my spot once again said, oh, you guys go together, just go ahead, like, it's fine, I'll wait. And we were like, do you want coffee or food or anything, man? And he was like, no, I already got some, you guys just have fun. Nicest guy in the world. Nicest guy in the world. But so we went off, and this is where I got the signature from Tommy Lee Wallace on my poster, as well as on that DVD that I showed you guys earlier. He was really cool to talk to. Really enjoyed talking to him. Ryan and I talked to him for a little while. We tried to get a signature from the main lead lady of that movie. Hold on, I'm really bad with names, so I have to keep looking up actors' names. I only am able to memorize Tom Atkins because he's played in a number of other movies that I've watched. And so I just recognize him at this point. Stacey Noken, I tried to get her autograph as well, but by the time I was done with Tommy Lee Wallace's line and was getting into hers, they were packing up and she had a flight to catch. So her signatures were done by the time that I tried to get hers, so I couldn't get her signature. So she was the only one of the Halloween 3 cast that I was not able to get, which I was upset by, but it is what it is. Anyways, does it count as cheating if you're widowed while you're doing it for unrelated reasons? I mean, oh man. Anyways, so after we got our last signatures, I officially decided to go back in line, and Rye decided to do some shopping. So she went off, did her shopping, and she got me. This is where we're gonna have like a fun time shifting through these. So she got me as a little gift the Prince of Darkness, which is another John Carpenter movie. This is in his Apocalypse series, and I have actually not seen this one. It is the only one in the Apocalypse series that I have not seen. If you guys can't tell by now, I am a huge John Carpenter fan. I collect all of his movies. I love all of his movies. Prince of Darkness is one of the only ones I have not seen from him yet, so I am very, very curious about this one. The others in the Apocalypse series are The Thing and Mouth of Madness, which I have seen, but I had not seen this one, so I'm gonna have to watch it pretty soon. Rye wants to do a marathon with all these movies. I think that would be fun. Anyways, so to this day, I still don't know who John Carpenter is. My best guess is that he's a carpenter. He is such a famous writer-director. It shocks me you don't know him. Have we watched a John Carpenter movie on stream yet? We haven't. We're gonna have to fix that. We're gonna have to watch The Thing. He's a carpenter of flesh. That's one way to put it. That is one way to put it. He makes some good tables, last I heard. Oh, man. But The Thing and Halloween are two of like his most known ones. But he has done a lot, like Escape from New York, Big Trouble in Little China, gosh, I'm like drawing a blank, but like Halloween 2 and 3 are him. He's done so many. I know nothing and no one, yet even I still know him. Yeah, come on! Alright. Anyways, going off this, so then I had a chance to go off and do some shopping, and I got all those pins that you saw earlier. I also went and picked up, I'm gonna remove this because that was Rye, but I also went and picked up, I got the original Phantom of, this is the 1920s Phantom of the Opera that was recolored. So yeah, I love Phantom of the Opera. It's one of my favorite like Universal monsters. Every version of Phantom of the Opera is like a version I love. I just love Phantom of the Opera. So of course I collected the silent movie version as well. So this is the silent movie Phantom of the Opera 1920s version, which you can call me old all you want. I get it. I know I'm showing this, but I love this movie. All right, next up, I also got one of my favorite horror movies that somehow I just never have gotten is The Descent, which I have to be careful with because this is a very shiny cover, but I'm gonna dox myself with this one. But The Descent is one of my favorite horror movies. It is a really, really good one. I highly recommend it. Maybe we'll watch it one day on stream. But yeah, this, as soon as I saw it, immediately I had to get it. Yeah, if you haven't seen this one, definitely recommend. It is very claustrophobic because it is about cave diving, but it is a fantastic movie. Discord reaction image. Basically. I also got, on popular request, a lot of you guys have wanted to watch this movie on our watch-alongs. This is The Shining. I mostly got this because a lot of people were wanting to watch this on a watch-along, and somehow I did not have this movie yet. Now I do, so I don't have an excuse for us not to watch the movie. Ain't that the one where they all go to hell, literally? I think you're thinking of As Above, So Below. That is the one where they go to hell. The Descent is just cave diving. It is just cave diving. Oh, okay, Faith, so you know Here's Johnny and The Shining, but you don't know John Carpenter? All right. Oh, the good version, or the other adaptation that isn't as good. This is the original adaptation. This is the original Here's Johnny adaptation of it. But yeah, so I got The Shining. We have it now. Ooh, careful. And then, last but not least, to finish off my John Carpenter collection, I got In the Mouth of Madness. So I now have all 3 of the Apocalypse series from John Carpenter. Also, I don't know if you guys recognize who this is, but this is Sam O'Neill, who plays Alan in Jurassic Park, which is my favorite movie ever that everyone should watch because it is the best movie ever. But yes, I found a copy of In the Mouth of Madness, and the funny thing, I was wearing a Creature from the Black Lagoon shirt when I was purchasing these movies, and when I was purchasing them, the guy was just like, oh man, I love your Creature shirt, that's so good. And I was like, yeah, it is. You know, we were talking about Creature for a little bit, and then he looked and saw that I was buying this movie, and he's like, oh shit, you know your stuff. Made me laugh. Oh man. Let's see. Who's Jose Charmander again? Jose Charmander's a good one. Use that for like a parody name or whatever when you're like trying to be like, oh, it's a John Carpenter movie, but we can't legally say John Carpenter. It's like, you know how the JoJo names, they had to change them slightly for the English version? Just slightly to the left. So, so we don't infringe on copyright. We got Jose Charmander. All right. Next up. Joey Mason, of course. That's a good one too. That's Godzilla, actually, for legal copyright reasons, it's not. Exactly. Josh Cartmancer. We're coming up with some good, like, not John Carpenter names.
Yep.
All right. So, lastly. So, I don't know if you guys are sensing a pattern here with what I've been saying, but there was a long-ass line for Tobin Bell. In that line, to give you a record here, I got in line at 11 o'clock as soon as those doors opened. And at this point right now, it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. At 3:45, the line finally moves. So that line did not move until 3:45. Again, we got there at 11 a.m. And that line stayed the same until 3:45. I'm gonna say that as many times as it takes, but yeah, that was a long ass line and it was not moving. And at 3:45, we finally started to move again. I had already done my shopping. I had already gotten my last minute stuff. So I was fine. I was set. I was ready to get those signatures. I really wanted to meet Tobin Bell. Hello, welcome in. I really wanted to meet him, so I was willing to wait in that line. But also keep in mind, the convention closes at 5. And so we waited longer. The line stopped moving again. We waited, the line started moving. It's getting closer. It's getting closer to the dot. Everyone is a little worried, but they're starting to let virtual tickets in, which means that they probably have hope that we're all going to get the signatures. However, 5 o'clock runs around and we're told we have to leave. We did not get the signature from Tobin Bell. We got kicked out of the convention because it went too over. So we were in line all day. We had that place in line. From the beginning of the convention all the way to the end of the convention, we had that spot in line. It wasn't the worst. It wasn't the worst, like I said. We were able to get out of line because the people around us were like, hey, we'll hold your spot. We held their spot when they wanted to go out. It wasn't the worst. And again, the people next to us in line were so nice and so great. It was great talking to them. I met a lot of really good people. However, yeah, the experience of what happened there is one that I was really bummed out about, to put it lightly. Again, I don't want to overshadow that it was a great experience altogether. The convention was really nice and there was wonderful people there. this was the worst experience, was waiting in that line. And unfortunately, it was an all-day line. So it's gonna kind of overshadow a few things. I did get to do everything I wanted to do, so I can't complain. But I know for a fact there was people that were in that line that didn't get to do what they wanted and were stuck in that line all day, and they didn't have anyone to save their spots. And I am very sorry for them. What convention did you go to, Angie? It was Texas Frightmare, which is one of the bigger horror conventions in the United States. I don't know if it's still the biggest one, but for a while it was the biggest horror convention in the United States. I'm a big fan of horror movies and horror games. If you guys don't know by this channel, I love them. So I like going to this every year. And I've met some really cool people doing it, some really cool actors. And again, this time was the same. I was able to meet some really cool people this time. And so I don't want to let anything else overshadow it, even though it is a shame what happened. It was a shame I was in that line for so long. It was a shame we never got it, but I still had a wonderful time. The staff was so nice there. Even though they did have to kick us out, they did really try to let everyone have a fair shot to meet him. So it's just kind of one of those things that we're shrugging our shoulders. But on top of that, I want to also say a big thank you to the vendors that were around the area. They saw us waiting so long in that line, and a few of them actually came over and offered to get us drinks, offered us food, and some of them even came in. A huge shout out to this booth here with Wild Eye. They came and gave us free stuff. So this was a movie studio, and they gave us free movies, saying that they felt bad that we waited in line so much for so long and probably weren't going to be able to see them, so they gave us a free movie. And like a lot of the other vendors that were there were just as nice and offering us to get us stuff and to help us out. So just all together, a very, very nice atmosphere, amazing people all around. It would have been an awful experience, but again, just the people around me made it into a good one, even though, you know, even though some unfortunate stuff had happened. So huge shout out to Wild Eye here for the movie. I'm gonna be watching that one really soon. Rye also got a copy of a different movie. They were passing out random movies to everyone. Are you going, Clapic? See you! Thanks for stopping by! Cool looking IDK name, but on the table, sharks and fishes, and it's cute. Isn't it? Yeah, this is, it's a mat. I can't think of the, exact name right now. It's a keyboard mat. But, yeah, no, I love this thing. I love it so much. It's so adorable. My phone is the thing that's, doing the hand cam right now. It's what's recording, and it will this whole setup will break at the slightest touch. it will fall apart, so I can't really move it. I would show the whole thing if I could, because it is super cute. I can move this, but there's stuff on top of it, so it's a little hard to move. But yeah, it's a super, super cute setup. My parents actually gifted this to me. It was a gift from them, so they did a really good job picking this one out. Anyways, we have one last thing here to open up. I got this on the last day. I wanted to get a mystery box that we could all open up together. I have no idea what's inside this thing. It is completely random what's inside this thing. It is horror themed and universal monster theme, and that is the only thing I know about this. You really love sea animals? I love animals in general, but I have a huge fascination with the ocean. Like, in general, the perfect idea for a date for me would be going to the aquarium. It's a perfect idea for a day in general. Going to the aquarium and seeing all the fishes. I love ocean, sea life, all of that. I love going to the sea whenever I can. I'm ocean obsessed. But in general, I love animals. I love animals of all kinds. Bugs are what I'm not good with. Spiders I'm awful with. I don't hate them, but I just do not react well to them. Oh man. Just look at yourself, you're a fish. I'm a what? That that got a laugh out of you. All right. What, you don't like spiders? I don't hate spiders. I don't hate them at all, but I am so bad with them. I'm scared of them. What, the fish themed VTuber likes the ocean? Madness, I mean. I suppose there could just be people just doing it for the marine theme and nothing else. Like, I wonder if there are VTubers that actually, like, hate their thing they're designed for. Like I don't know, what's a random animal I can pull out? Like, we have a giraffe VTuber and it's like, I don't really like giraffes actually. I just was in it for the design. It could happen. I don't think that's actually the case. But it could happen. Are you winning? I'd say so. Did you watch the movie I did watch the movie Arachnophobia. Oh my gosh, how old was I? I watched it when you guys were watching it, and I watched it over the counter. I don't know if you guys knew I was watching it with you.
Then
Cause I was watching it over the counter from the kitchen while you guys were watching it there. Cause I was like, I want to watch the horror movie too. And I would peek over and see the spider on fire. And I remember, I remember being so scared. I was never able to reach under the lamps for the longest time after those movies. I still see spider shapes under lamps, and I think I was 5 when you guys were watching that. What do you think about the bug dragonfly? I think they're cool. Those are my dad's favorites. My dad loves dragonflies. We, for a little bit... No, it wasn't a dragonfly. Well, Dad loves dragonflies regardless, but I do remember for a little bit when I was a kid, we had a boat. We don't anymore, but boats are expensive, so we couldn't keep up with it. But we had a boat for a little bit when I was a kid, and we named the boat the Yellow Jacket because it was bright yellow, and we all had life jackets that were bright yellow. But I think the design we put on the back of it was a dragonfly. On the life jackets.
It was.
Yeah, we put a dragonfly design on the back of it, which is why I associate it with that, even though yellow jackets have nothing to do with dragonflies. But I do love dragonflies. They're really cool looking. There's a ton of them around where I'm at, especially near the water. And I love watching them land. I think they're very beautiful insects. Anyways. So I got this on the last day. When I did my shopping, I decided I wanted to do a mystery bag. I had Rye choose what mystery bag to get. So the way it worked is that I went over and I couldn't decide because I was thinking too hard on Halloween 3. And they did not have a Halloween 3 bag. But I was thinking too hard on Halloween 3 because that was on the mind. Everything was Halloween 3 themed. And so I went back to Rye and I was like, look, I just can't think straight. So I'm gonna hand you my card and just pick one of them. I don't care which one, just pick one. And we're gonna do an unboxing of it. So she chose Universal Monsters to quote, if I pull Wolfman, I'll give it to her.
Huh.
Yeah. So if Wolfman is in this, it goes to her. That was her condition to this, because Rye loves her werewolves and especially loves Wolfman.
She'll have to watch this to know.
She does watch these occasionally. All right, so oh my gosh, this is we're getting it. Oh no, it's gonna take my glove off. It's sticky! With how hard I'm pulling this, I'm gonna bring the camera down. I should pull this off to the side so I don't accidentally knock the camera down. I'll dox both of us in this sitting. All right. We're getting this open. All right. The package has been opened. Let's see what we got. So I'm gonna pull this out randomly, one at a time. This is, ooh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Is this a puzzle?
It looks like it.
Oh my gosh. wasn't expecting this. It's a puzzle. Wait, that's actually kind of cool. It's Universal Monsters, but it's a whole puzzle? Okay. I need to be careful because that plastic is really reflective, but all right, that's cool. You want to try and open that or? Okay. She's like, no. All right. I wasn't expecting that. That was really cool. Okay. Next up, we have, oh my gosh, is this lip balm? Wait, that's Creature from the Black Lagoon lip balm? Creature is my favorite, by the way. I love Creature. Oh my gosh. I could never have expected this.
That's cool.
It's a lip balm. What does it smell like? This has a plug to it. Whatever I'm about to pull out has a plug. No. Oh my gosh, it's a nightlight. It's a glow-in-the-dark nightlight.
Oh, that's cool.
So, like, I don't know if you guys can see the pattern on it, but it's like, this is Frankenstein right here. And I think that's Dracula right there in the back. And there's the castle and everything. That's so cool. What the heck? Wait. I love this, actually. Hold up. I thought this was going to be, like, stickers or something. These are actually, like, really good. Wait, I'm actually gonna use these. Hold up, this is so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. I feel like I just won the lottery here. Okay, this is a patch. So this is a Frankenstein patch. I think these are the new design. Or no, wait, this is the Boris Karloff.
Yep, that's the Boris.
Yeah, this is Boris Karloff. It's just colored, so I didn't recognize it. I'm used to the black and white images. But yes, we have a patch for Frankenstein. Put it right side for the camera. So we got a Frankenstein patch. If it's okay with you, why do you hide your hands? I'm just curious. 2 reasons. One reason that's just arbitrary is that I see a lot of other VTubers do it, so I'm playing copycat. The other reason is because I actually do have some features on my hands that are pretty recognizable. So I just hide those.
She's scaly.
Hey! Oh man. Okay, I think this is a coaster.
Ah, yes.
It's a Frankenstein one. Rye's gonna be so mad. There is no Wolfman in here.
There wasn't the puzzle.
Yeah, but that doesn't count because it's like everyone else. That doesn't count. Anyways, we have a Frankenstein themed coaster here. Nice. And fun fact, by technically Horton Hears a Who is a cosmic horror. That's one way to look at it. And then we have a sticker. I think this is a sticker. It has like a tag mark right here. Like there. But I think this is a sticker. But we have a sticker of a whole bunch of Universal monster movies. Like all the posters. So that's fun. I think this is a sticker at least.
I don't know.
The tag there is throwing me off.
Yeah, that's throwing me off.
I would have said sticker, but like that's throwing me off. Is there anything else? Nope, that was it.
It almost looks like a luggage tag.
It might be.
Yeah.
All right, can you bring me everything real fast?
Everything.
The from the bag.
Oh.
Thank you. Sorry, that was maybe a little confusing. We did have a lot of stuff we just showed. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna set all this out. So from this mystery bag, this is everything we got. So this mystery bag was about $25. Mama, do you think this was worth it for the $25?
Probably so.
Yeah, I would say this alone kind of makes it worth it. I kind of like do this thing with mystery bags where I'm like, is this a bust or not? But like, the last time I did, because this was the same guy I got the Lost Boys one from.
Yeah, that
And
one.
last time I did that, it was like, I got a mouse pad and a coaster and a couple of patches and I think a sticker.
Yeah.
But like, this time, like the nightlight, the lip balm, I feel like the nightlight alone you could sell for like 20. So like, that's actually insane. I would actually say like this one was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna use this. I'm gonna get my usage out of that. So I'm gonna say Rye. I'm sorry there's no Wolfman for you, but this was a really, really good pull. Your luck apparently is better than mine when choosing these things out, so I'm gonna have to get you to choose another one of these sometime. Oh man, I'm eager to try out this. Just like, what does it smell like? What do you want to take a guess at what the creature from the Black Lagoon lip balm smells like?
Lily pads.
Maybe. Swamp.
Or swamp
It's
water.
just swamp water. Let's see. I understand now, so I can say that I respect that, but in first place, I just thought that with revealing hands can't reveal, like, identity. It would be hard, but I don't know, there's some crazy people out there, and I'm gonna trust the fish cakes that it's not you guys. I've slipped up a couple of times, and I think my hands have become visible a couple of times with, the amount of times I've slipped up, but I just do it as, like, a paranoia kind of, like, take. It's like just like, you know, covering all bases. You never know what crazies are out there. Crazy. I was crazy once. Ah, see? Got him. All right. No, that was a really good mystery box pull, actually. This guy, I'm gonna have to visit him again for his stuff. I wasn't expecting the whole nightlight and lip balm. Or the puzzle for that matter. The puzzle already, I feel like, was an insane,
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
insane pool. Oh man, never underestimate the crazy people that can show up. Better to keep doing what you're doing. That's basically how I've seen it. Oh man, I trust my fish cakes for the most part, but it just takes one person. Just takes one person to be crazy, so I just cover it. And like I said, I have, some features on my hand that are pretty recognizable, and like I've had a few people go like, yeah, it's probably for the best you cover your hands. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna switch sections real fast so I can relieve my phone from its job. So 1 second. Yoink. Poof. There I am. All right. My phone can rest now. My phone can rest. Kitty Scars, you caught me. I'm actually Kitty from the Danganronpa series. Angie doesn't want us to know she has webbed fingers. Oh, no, guys, I've already shown. Hold on. Real fast, I'll show my real hands. It's so embarrassing. But like, I have to do this one-handed or else it won't work. I have to do this one-handed or the joke won't work. Okay, all right, I'll do my actual hand reveal in just a second. Just let me, yeah, so, anyways, and then I showed my arm, but anyways, yeah, it's like, you know, it's so embarrassing, actually, that you guys have to see this. You know, it's how it is, you know, being an underwater creature and all. We just have these features naturally. I knew she was a croc. Hey, I'm part creature from Creature of the Black Lagoon, okay? That's what the lore is now. I'm retconning everything. Oh man, but yeah, you caught me. Here's my actual hands. Ocean woman, yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, all right, we're going back. Oh man. My mom just left and is playing on the tablet. She's back to playing On Stars. When I said creature of the Black Lagoon lives rent-free in your head, this isn't what I meant. I am the creature from the Black Lagoon. Not the original, you know. We've gone through a couple of generations now. The alternate timeline where Angie lived in a swamp before the ocean floor. Yeah, I said it was an anglerfish. I didn't say, like, where I was from. You guys just assumed. I mean, I don't know if I don't think swamp anglerfish are a thing. At all. Oh, man. Mama Lumine is an iPad kid. That's how much younger she is than Angie. Hold up. That got you to laugh?
That was funny.
Wait! Oh, man. Anyways, that was my weekend at Texas Frightmare. It was a fun one. Actually, I really like this mystery bag. I'm gonna have to open up some of this once stream is over, just to like, especially the nightlight. I'm so curious about that. I don't know, maybe we'll do like a puzzle stream. Friday can be like just a puzzle stream and we just like solve puzzles together or something. Joke. I don't know if you guys are interested, maybe, but joke.
I don't think they have that much time, honey.
What are you saying? You're so interesting and funny, Angie. I'm so glad to find you. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Oh, seriously, thank you. Oh, man. Yeah, that was my weekend at Texas Frightmare. Last year, they had Texas FanCon right afterwards, so like I ended up taking the week off and going to FanCon, but apparently this year they weren't doing FanCon at the same time, so I couldn't go this time. So this is just a horror themed episode, which I can fill up because I love horror movies, but still, it's kind of like, man, I was kind of hoping for the FanCon. I guess my wallet is kind of thankful that FanCon didn't happen because, oh man, I'm going to be a beggar here for the next few streams. Gonna be holding out my little tin can, begging for money here in a little bit because, oh boy, cons certainly take a lot out of you, especially like the travel expenses. Yeah, Angie is pretty funny and smarter than she looks too. What is happening? Are you guys suddenly like being nice to me? Look, Mom, someone thinks I'm smart.
Smarter than you look.
You could have just gone with smart. Why did you have to say it like that?
I was just repeating what was already said.
Hey! I know what I said. How smart does she look? Yeah, how smart do I look? Answer carefully.
They spin your hands.
What is that supposed to mean? That's discrimination! Will you sometime like upgrade that avatar to like 3D, because I can see that can be so beautiful. I want to. I really want to. I am working on a few things in the background to try and hopefully update this model. I'm working on a couple of big things at the moment to hopefully update things. We'll see. I really want to get things done before a certain time this year. I'm hoping to get everything done by August. But no promises, because I have a lot of things I'm doing, and in September, I kind of have a big thing coming up. I'm gonna announce it soon, but I don't know when would be the best announcement for it, because it's gonna be a little early. I've already said some things about it. I've said some things about it already, so it's not much of a surprise anymore. But, so I guess I can say it again. But in September, I'm going to be going to Japan. So, I'm gonna be gone for a little bit. I'm still planning on streaming while I'm gone. I'm actually gonna be taking a microphone with me, and I'm still gonna be streaming while I'm gone, but I don't know how well my internet is gonna be, so that is the only, like, downside to it. But because, I am getting a lot of things ready, for that trip, Although I do want to have a lot of things done before going on that trip, I don't know how much I will have done before that trip. I love how the hair is drawn. Oh, thank you. Space did an amazing job on this model, and we have worked a couple of times. On like trying to update it. So like we're in the works of talking about it. Birthday in 13 days. I know. Yeah, my birthday's coming up soon. I'm still just like, oh crap, right, the birthday, what am I doing for that? Usually I try to plan that like a month out, and this time I'm just like twiddling my thumbs like, what am I supposed to do? We'll think of something, it'll be fun. Oh man. Let's see. Wait, you two, I'll be at the Fukui Dinosaur Museum. Nice! Yeah, I'm going in September. Yeah, I got the opportunity to go, and I've never gone to Japan before, so I am really, really, really excited. I am so excited. Have you ever been, or will you ever go to Croatia? Hold on one second. I gotta I know around where that is, but I'm just like, I need to look that up for a second. Okay, so it's about where I thought it was. I have never been there. I think Mama has been like in that area before. Mama's done a lot of traveling. Mama's done a lot of traveling. I haven't done as much, but I think Mama's been in that area before. Maybe Papa. I think Papa has the badge of traveling. Papa's been everywhere. I asked because I am Croatian. Nice! You're from there? Nice, nice, nice. I had a friend that was not from Croatia. He was from that area. Man, where was he from? Oh man, I can't remember. But like, he was around that area. Oh the hell, here an actual compliment. Angie is actually really entertaining. Not only that, she's really observant too. Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm not used to being complimented so much. I appreciate that. I would love to just go everywhere. I'm someone that loves traveling. I love to see the world. I wanna go everywhere. Everywhere I can, at least. I would love to visit everywhere if I could. I love seeing this world. It's a big, beautiful one, and I want to see it all. I'll be nice for once. Angie has great intuition in games that we call her Angie Observation. What is that? Observation Hockey? Lumine? Ah! Oh man, I appreciate these compliments. That's really nice. I try to be as observant as possible when I'm playing games. I love mystery stuff. Like, mystery is my favorite genre. Right next to horror. I don't recall ever calling her that. I don't remember either, but I'll go with it. Oh man. Yeah, I love horror and mystery stuff. So I love stories, so I try to be as observant as possible through them. One Piece, he's saying you basically can see the future. Ah, I see. The power prediction has come in handy on these streams a couple of times, hasn't it? There's been a couple of times where I guess something and then immediately after it happens and I just have to kind of sit there like, eh? Oh man. I think the most recent example of that happening was with Killer Frequency. There was a couple of times where I was like, what? Hi fish, hello, welcome in clown. I missed you too. It's really great to hear and talk with you, Angie, because I feel a great vibe from you. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Mystery, eh? Perhaps we should get you playing some mystery games sometimes. I would love to. I actually am playing a mystery game at this moment. on my book club. If you guys are interested, I am playing one called Ginba that you guys should definitely check out. Oh man. But that's been a really fun one. Ginba no Kizuna? Am I saying that right? I am learning Japanese right now. I am in the process of trying to learn it, and I have been doing my lessons every day, and I am still not saying anything right. It's because the talking practice hasn't been working at all. Specifically, I haven't been doing it. I haven't been using the talking practice. I need to talk more. Fake Japan fan. What were you about to say, Mom?
Oh, you need to talk more.
Yes, I do. It's called speaking practice. It's really important when you're learning a language, in fact. So, like, actually, yes. I need to talk more. We're just staring at each other. Actually, the in is pronounced like an M, so Gimba? Eh? Do you know how to write katakana, hiragana, and kanji? I know how to write katakana and hiragana. Kanji, it just depends on what it is. It just depends on the kanji. Fakest otaku ever. Hey! That's not true. Get me started talking on an anime. I can do that. I can be an otaku real easy. But yeah, I do not have good speaking practice with Japanese. I can read it pretty well. Like, I read visual novels quite a bit. Before P and B syllables, M becomes M. You know, I do remember learning that. It's been a while, but I do remember learning that. I can't? Man, when I took Japanese classes, because I did actually take like formal Japanese classes, it was, oh my gosh, how many years has it been? No, I don't like thinking about this anymore. I don't like thinking about that anymore. I got out of practice for a while though. I got out of practice for a long time. Like it's been a number of years since I've studied Japanese, so I need to get back into it. Let's see. I wish to learn Japanese, but I can see that it is hard and you need to have motivation. It can be hard. I would say the easiest way for me to get back into Japanese and stuff is one, having a goal in mind for what I want to do. Like, what am I learning for specifically? And like doing that made it easier to kind of like navigate what I was doing. Also reading, just read so much. Like, I have some visual novels that I bought that like I've been reading. I streamed the English translation of it at one point, but Heart no Kuni no Alice I actually have the Japanese copy of, and I've been playing that. And then I have Umineko, which I've also been reading. But yeah, just reading a whole bunch. Manga typically is really good because manga will have the furigana. So that's also a good one. For me, it's a cool language and I watch anime. Same, that was like where I started with. For me, well, actually a lot of it started with, my dad was always in Japan when I was a kid. Like, always in Japan when I was a kid. I won't go too into detail of it because I don't want to accidentally dox my dad. So I won't go too into detail of anything. But, like, he traveled a lot for work and, like, all throughout my life had traveled a lot for work until he retired. But, like, Papa was always in Japan for a lot of stuff. And, like I said, I won't go too into detail of what he did, but he worked a lot with technology. And so and Japan was really big with it. So he went to Japan a lot and he would bring me back a lot of things. And I was just so enamored by like where he would go and the things that he would talk about. And so I started really, really wanting to learn Japanese, like after seeing like all the stuff he would bring back and everything. So you have, my dad cannot speak a lick of Japanese. No, he can't help me with Japanese. He would go to Japan a lot, but he could not speak a bit of it. He could not speak any of it. And does not want to learn Japanese either. No, when I started learning Japanese, Papa was kind of over there like, well, you do you. But yeah, he cannot speak Japanese. He cannot help me with any of it. I was on my own in that department. Oh, man. Me nodding like I understand everything Angie said. I like your funny words, fish woman. That's okay, just nod along, pretend you understand me and I'll be happy. Oh, man. Anyways. Oh, man. Japanese is a really, really cool language to learn. Like, it's one that is so deeply ingrained with the culture that, like, when you learn Japanese, you kind of learn the culture alongside of it. And I think that's true with a lot of languages, actually. Like, the language is shaped a lot by the culture around it. And, like, I don't know, learning a language is kind of, like, similar to also learning the culture, and I just find it so fascinating. Man. There's a lot of other languages that I've always wanted to learn as well. Like, when I was learning German, I remember, which, like, I'm really bad with German now, too, because I fell out of practice, but when I was learning German, I remember that I thought, like, learning it was so cool. And when I actually went to Germany, I really loved to, like, try and listen in on the people around me. Now, if you guys try to speak in German on here, it won't work. Because YouTube auto-translates everything. So I saw you, not the day with the Guten Tag, but it won't work. YouTube auto-translates now, so it just translated to hello. So, yeah, unfortunately, YouTube auto-translates. It's literally the only phrase I know. I'm now, like, it's been so long since I've spoken any German that I'm scared to speak any German. Even as a German to this day, I still don't understand German grammar. As someone that is fluent in English, I can say the same. Oh man, English makes no sense, we just speak it. Oh man. Okay, again, YouTube auto-translates all of these. I can see you calling me old. It's just translated. But yeah, it's been so long since I've spoken any German that I would be so scared to say any of it. Like, all of my German would sound wrong, even if it's the right words. My accent would be so bad, no one would understand me. Don't worry, I know 3 languages, and I don't understand neither of them. We're all in the same boat here. We speak the languages, we don't understand them. Oh man, languages are fun. I remember one of the last college courses I took was over language learning. It wasn't a language class, but it was just on like how languages are formed and like kind of the nuances of languages. And that was a really interesting class. And like it was all about how languages and culture kind of intermingle with each other, and you can kind of understand mindsets of people based on like the language that they speak. It was a very interesting class. I'm fascinated by a lot of that stuff. Angie may be a little too old for this, but we love her anyway. I'm sorry, old for what? Old for what? I can't speak good English, but I understand well. That's basically how I am with a lot of Japanese. Putting that as like... I don't know, there's sometimes I'll read Japanese and I'll have no idea what they're saying and I have to eat my words. But with Japanese, I can be that way a lot, where like reading it, I'm fine. And like listening to it, I can typically understand. But then like, if I try to speak it, I have no idea what just came out of my mouth. It certainly doesn't sound like Japanese. It sounds awful when I try to say it. Andy's too old for everything, hey! Oh, man. Anyways, this conversation took a turn, huh? We went from talking about a horror convention to talking about, like, languages and countries and stuff. It's a big, beautiful world out there. And once again, I'd love to see all of it. My parents have seen a good deal of it. Oh, man. I'm slowly making my way. The furthest I've traveled is Singapore. I got to go to Singapore, I'm again not gonna say how many years ago because it makes me feel sad, but I did get to go to Singapore once and that was really cool.
Wait, to London?
I did go to London. I was saying like the farthest out I went was Singapore. Farthest out for me that I've gone is Singapore. But I have gone to, I've been to England, Germany. So I'm pretty well traveled. Let's see. We went from complimenting you to calling you old. So every stream basically. Yeah, basically. The translation is good. Wow. Yeah, they're getting better with that translation. I'm able to immediately pick up on what you guys are saying, which I gotta say is much better than how it was. Beforehand, they were translating the weirdest things. Anyways. Okay. I think I've exhausted the horror convention talk. I think we've talked all about that now. I don't think anything else happened that would warrant another story. Like I said, the worst thing that happened was that line. And after that, it was all great. Like, I got to meet Tom Atkins, and he was really cool. Tommy Lee Wallace, amazing. And I really didn't get as many signatures as I usually do this time around. I had like my main goals in mind, and one of them I wasn't able to get, unfortunately. That Tobin Bell line it wasn't moving. So yeah, I think I've exhausted everything now. I'm trying to think if there's something I missed, but I think that was it. It feels like this convention was a much shorter one than the previous ones. But that might just be because the last day I spent the entire thing waiting in a line. But I guess there just wasn't as much to, like, talk about. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I still think that first convention, that first Frightmare I went to, where, like, we ended it by watching the Scream panel. Well, we got to watch Scream in theaters. I still think that one, it just felt so magical in the way that it all came together, which is a crazy thing to say about a horror con, but it just felt that way. Like, everything just came together. It was such a perfect weekend that I don't think anything ever topped it, but I would say this one came close. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed myself fully, and everyone was so incredibly nice, and I met so many wonderful people. And that's what I love the most about these cons and going to these things, is that I always meet some amazing people every time I go. And, you know, what can I say but just go out there and go to these things. They're a lot of fun, and you end up making like such good friends going. If you talk, granted. I happen to make friends with my line buddies in that long line. But I've always met some amazing people every single time I have gone to these things. And traveling is cool. I guess that's the summary. And they also meet the amazing person like you. Oh my god, that's so nice. Faith, what the heck? You can't do this to me. That's so nice. I don't know what to do when I'm complimented like that. You're amazing too, Faith. Oh. Let's see. And if I talk with you, can hear like bad pronunciation and I won't feel bad. No, not at all. I would say right now your English is really good. Talking wise, like, I would sound bad too. So don't worry about it. Talking is how you practice. Talking is how you practice, and like it's important to get that in. Angie's one weakness, sincere compliments. I always, it's what has me dead on the floor the fastest, in a good way, in a positive way. I get sincere compliments and I fall to the ground clutching my heart. You guys got me. This is how I die. Don't stop. Oh, man. And worst enemy is TH. Oh, yeah, I hear you. English has so many contradictory rules to it. Like, I'm glad I grew up with it because I don't know how I would have learned that. Oh no, I don't know how to react with you calling me amazing either. Thank you so much. Well, you are amazing. All of you guys are. All of you are amazing. All of you are important, and all of you should know that you are loved. You guys are great. And I do mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much for being here. I couldn't have asked for a better audience. Oh man. All right. Have we gushied? Have we been gushy enough? Have we like had our heart to heart? We just make up the rules for English as we go. Exactly. No, that's exactly it. We literally just keep making up rules and calling it English. I can't keep up with it most of the time. Oh, man. Okay, it's been around 2 hours. I have run out of topics. I think this has been a good welcome back stream. Mama, you've been pretty quiet back there. Are you just playing All Stars? Do you want to like...
No, I'm reading. I can read.
Oh, okay, I see. I see how it is. She just pulled up her reading and is just like sipping her tea. Okay. Do you want to say any closing remarks? Anything you want the fish cakes to know?
Oh, there's nothing I want them to know.
Oh, okay. Anything you want to say?
Not that I can think of.
Any warnings or last minute threats?
Have I threatened them?
I mean, you've talked about eating them. Is that...
Oh, well, that's...
Circle of life? It's all right. Got it. That is our last minute words from Mama. What will be your guys' last few minutes on Earth?
They know where they're at.
After I just had my heart to heart too, I'm over here calling them amazing and everything, and you're just like, circle of life, they're gonna get eaten. Okay, sure.
Well, that will be amazing.
Okay. All right. We will be back tomorrow for our membership stream with a chat and movie. The movie will be available for everyone to view on the Discord. Like always, what are we watching? We'll figure it out. I have no idea. I haven't decided yet. We'll do a poll tonight or something. Anyways, I'm playing this by ear. And what are we doing Friday? Also don't know. Something. Anyways, we'll also play it by ear. Anyways, I'm losing my voice. I don't know if you guys are able to tell, but allergies hit me really bad since I've gotten back. And I actually have a sore throat. And have been talking a lot, but I also have a sore throat, and my congestion has been really bad. I've been trying to, like, not be so gross sounding talking to you guys, though, so hopefully it's been clear. On that note, thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you guys tomorrow with our movie nights. And on that note, any last words from Mama or the fish cakes? Because this might be your last words, I guess. Just shake. Okay. All right. No. All right. On that note, love you guys lots. Hopefully you'll still be around after Mama was here. And I will see you all in the next one. It's good to be back, fish cakes. See you later. Bye-bye. Love you lots.